Hello, folks. Greetings from Australia and Scots English College. As a Director of Studies, an English teacher, and a pronunciation coach, with over 12 years of experience, I've met hundreds of international students from all over the world. And it's amazing to see and hear so many different languages and, of course, challenges that students grapple with. I'm Patrick Hayek, and today I'm going to tell you about 5 common pronunciation errors for Portuguese speakers of English. So stick around. One thing for sure is that R is trouble for Portuguese speakers, as it is for many others, by the way. But for Portuguese speakers, when R comes at the beginning of a word, like red, it comes out like sound H, as in head. Want to ask someone for a ride? Well, you may end up asking for a hide. Want to rate a movie? Fine, just don't hate it. As hard as it may sound, you can fix this easily, and the way to fix it is by rolling the tip of your tongue slightly back and move your lips forward at the same time. Try it, you can't go wrong. Red, ride, rate. Words like hum, some, warm could sound like hun, sun, and worn, because in Portuguese, words ending with M or N sound pretty much the same. But not in English, because in English, there's a big difference between, say, worn, where our lips stay open, worn, but the tip of the tongue goes up and touches that bony area behind the upper teeth, and warm, where our lips close, warm. Now, although that is easy to understand, in reality, it's still hard to do because we cannot see our own mouth. But what you could do is spare a few minutes every day, grab a small mirror, and practice words ending with M while making sure your lips are actually closing at the end of the word. Hum, some, warm. No pronunciation mistake is more common than confusing vowel E with I. Oh yes, is it seat or sit, heat or hit, feet or fit, beach or... Oops, I'd better stop here. The reason that's confusing is spelling. For you as a Portuguese speaker, but also for many English learners, letter I is usually E, but unfortunately in English it's not. The key difference between the two vowels is length and tension. Vowel E, as in seat, is a bit longer and more tense. The tongue body is quite high, lips pull back as in a smile, whereas vowel I, in say sit, is shorter and lax, as in not tense. The tongue body is still a bit high, but definitely lower than E. And lips are relaxed, maybe pulled back just a little bit. Sit, hit, fit. Another mistake that is uniquely Portuguese is adding extra sounds at the end of words, finishing with t or d. Rid becomes ridge, and it becomes itch. And the best way to fix this is to understand what sounds t and d are. Actually, t and d are called stop consonants, and they're called stop consonants for a good reason. That is because their job is to stop the air or sound coming before them. What happens is that the tip of the tongue goes up and hits the bony area behind the teeth, effectively cutting off the air completely. And that's what happens when you say words like bet or bed, hit or hid, kit or kid. Practice makes perfect, guys. As a pronunciation coach with 12 years of experience, I can tell you no pronunciation mistake is more common than the TH. I've heard students pronounce thank you like thank you, sank you, and tank you. I've heard it all. Why is it so hard, you may ask? Well, for many students, the idea of sticking your tongue out when talking to someone is, well, plain odd, very strange. But that's how it is. The good news is that as you practice it, it gets easier and becomes natural. And so you don't need to dangle your tongue out and look like a snake when you pronounce, say, breath, nor do you need to bite your tongue when you say, for example, breathe. You can make the sound by positioning the tip, not all of it, between your teeth with the tip barely, hardly touching the upper teeth, and push the air out through the tongue and teeth, as I'm doing now with the word teeth. Teeth. So, there you have it, folks. The 5 common pronunciation mistakes for Portuguese speakers of English. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. If you are in Australia, see you around. And if you're not, then I'm looking forward to the day I see you in Australia. Or as Aussies like to say, see you in down under, mate.